In 2008, Pixar Animation premiered the movie WALL-E. Like many of their other films, this one touches philosophical themes in a subtle, kid-friendly way. The movie poses a dystopian future in which a megacorporation dominates the world, and because of it, the pollution of the Earth is so high that humans were forced to live in outer space. Today, we're going to take a look at the animated movie WALL-E and analyze its probability. The film states that by the year 2115, the world will be full of garbage, mostly caused by the megacorporation named By and Large. In the world of WALL-E, governments no longer exist. Everything is controlled by this corporation. Many viewers think that this corporation is a direct critique to the real-world companies such as Walmart or Google. There is a clear reference to the consumerism in our society and how its excessive purchasing can lead to a global crisis that forces humans to abandon it. In WALL-E's world, humans are completely dependent on the system. From youth, they have been indoctrinated to consume products from this megacorporation. Humans have become slaves to technology, thus eliminating the interactions between them. It is not hard to imagine such a future, because after all, most people today cannot spend more than 5 minutes without looking at their smartphones. Most people nowadays work in order to buy frivolous and fashionable items, or to buy the latest gadgets. The worst thing about this is that our bodies have adapted to this lifestyle, becoming dependent and even addicted. Having technology so accessible has caused negative changes in our society and our health, as is the case of digital amnesia. In the past, humans were more dependent on their memorizing skills. However, this has changed. We no longer need to remember such things like phone numbers because our phones do it for us. This has been causing us to lose our ability to remember. The security company Kaspersky Lab conducted a study on 6,000 people. The study revealed that more than half of the subjects who used smartphones in the USA and Europe were unable to remember the phone numbers of their friends or relatives. The constant use of smart devices has created a negative effect on our brains, thus limiting our ability to recall. Like in the movie, we are becoming more and more dependent on technology. But is our future as disastrous as the one in WALL-E? Planned obsolescence is a system created in order to determine the useful lifespan of an electronic device or product. All technology is currently subjected to this system. Your new smartphone, computer, car, they all have expiration dates, from the moment they come off the assembly line, created by companies that know when they will break or malfunction so they can sell you the newer model. This has created an endless cycle where we buy and discard, thus increasing the contamination of our planet. The speed of global contamination is so alarming that several scientists around the world have raised their voices and proclaimed that our planet's natural resources will be depleted in less than 1 century. This makes the setting of this Disney movie very likely, and that the only difference between it and the real world is that we have yet to develop the technology needed to sustain the lives of billions in space. Scientists such as Stephen Hawking have made multiple statements regarding the end of natural resources, and have warned that for the human race to survive, it must colonize other planets. But is it possible to send robots to decontaminate a polluted world? Some time ago, news emerged from the country of Japan and the Fukushima reactor. There is a nuclear crisis in that location that has endangered millions of citizens. The Center of Operations of Fukushima successfully tested a remote-controlled robot that was responsible for cleaning radioactive materials in buildings. So a future where robots are cleaning areas that have been contaminated by humans is very plausible. It's actually happening at this very moment. Without a doubt, this movie is perhaps one of the darkest in undertone that Pixar has ever created. But unlike the optimistic conclusion of WALL-E, once the planet is totally contaminated, it is unlikely that we can ever return. Tell me what you think about the film WALL-E and its depiction of the future. Is the future of the planet doomed? Or do you think that humans won't reach the extremes like in the movie? Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, assume nothing and question everything.